Hi, my name is Bo Carl. I'm going to share my identity theft story with you. There were 300 people that had ended up with my identity. It got sold through a flea market from the kid that actually broke into my car. My identity had been stolen. I discovered it on December 21st, 2006 while coming home from a business meeting. During that process, I was pulled over by someone I actually knew, a local cop at our church, and he said, I'm going to let you go, but let me run your license and I'll be back. And just a real routine, had a tail light out on the car and nothing big, and he's going to let me fix it. When the officer asked me told me that I had 47 felonies and 82 misdemeanors, I basically asked him, I said, can you allow me one thing? Can you give me one phone call? And he's like, this late at night? If you can get somebody this late at night, I'll pull my chief out of bed and he'll come up here. So I pick up the phone, call and speak to my law firm in the state of Texas. He then proceeds at the same time to call the other law firms from New Mexico, Arizona, California, Oregon, and Washington State. Got them on the phone. They didn't have a problem helping me with my issue. By that happened, the chief shows up and he's like, wait a minute, you're on the phone with 6 attorneys and it's dark. It's 10:30 here. It's got to be at least 8:30 there on the West Coast. I was like, yeah, it's that later, and they're on the phone trying to help me and trying to prove to you guys not to lock me up. So I was allowed to go to the office on Tuesday. We worked on everything through Christmas. On Tuesday, went into the precinct or whatever, and the chief was there, and he's like, wow, your attorneys work fast. And I was like, I told you it wasn't me, and for once, it really wasn't me. And the attorneys, went to bat for me. Within 2 weeks, they'd fully restored my identity. The peace of mind that the attorneys helped me through LegalShield was that they were able to establish a number direct to the state district attorney to help me in the future if something were to arise from being a victim of identity theft. I couldn't imagine what I would have done without them. It was just a process. I can't explain it in words. It's all through life you're always you're accused of things. You're now found you're proven guilty before you even get a chance to go to trial. Well, that's how identity theft works. You're guilty and you have to prove yourself innocent. I was completely helpless, but I knew in the back of my mind that LegalShield was always there. The value that the chief of police saw from the service. He saw exactly how the attorneys handled themselves in his office, and he said, is this available? Can my officers get this? You can offer this as a benefit to your employees, and it resulted in the entire department getting our service. My wife, through this whole process, she was nervous for a while, but then when she realized what they did and how much they worked for me and how fast they were able to do everything, it was just, it made her a complete believer in what the service is going to do and what it can do and what it's possible. And now knowing, our identity is protected, not only in just my driver's license, but the other areas as well. So.